이제 여기 라고아에서 이제 오프 생활 끝나고 여기 온 지 한 5일차 됩니다. 그동안 쉬면서 밀린 영상들 편집하고 다음에 오프 가고 싶었던 여행지를 좀 가고 싶어서 생각하고 있습니다. 찾아보니까 제가 예전부터 알고 있었던 코아, 한가카, 또 신트라 관광도 해보고 싶고 요즘 4월에 비가 좀 많이 온다고 해서 좋은 타이밍을 찾아서 가려고 계획 중입니다. 학교에서 현지 은행 계좌 한번 만들어 보려고 합니다. NIF 원본 양식 계약서 챙겨서 한번 방문해 보려고 합니다. 학교 안에 은행에 산탄데르 은행에 계좌 만들러 왔습니다. 여기서 선언문을 하나 만들어야겠습니다. 다시 와야겠어요. 오늘 은행에서 계좌 못 만들었습니다.
What should the declaration say?
I will make my
For?
for
You want to pay
Yeah.
for a course? Can you write me your name here?
오늘 은행 계좌 만들려고 했는데 오늘 문서를 만들려고 여기 학교 사무실 갔다가 다시 또 은행에 가니까 문서 하나 더 필요하다고 해서 내일 다시 또 여기 찾아와야 될 것 같습니다. 어제 받았던 여기 초밥 뷔페 한번 가보려고 합니다. 정말 오랜만에 초밥 뷔페 갑니다. 놀이터에 낙서가 그려져 있네.
Obrigada.
뷔페에서 먹은 건 좋았는데 제가 너무 많이 먹은 것 같습니다. 5그릇째 끊었어야 되는데 구워주는 걸 한 번만 먹었어야 되는데 다시 한 번 먹으니까 한 2시간 동안 앉아 있다가 겨우 집에 왔습니다. 문서 받으러 오늘 금요일인데 여기 사무실 앞에 있습니다. 드디어 선언 문서 발급받았습니다.
No.
No? You don't pay anything to the university?
Last year.
No, this year.
This year.
Sim.
길 가다가 이거 핫도그 하나 시켜 먹었습니다. 오늘 은행 계좌 만들려다가 잘 안 되고 휴대폰 요금제 변경도 해보려고 했지만 그것도 잘 안 됐습니다. 오늘 맥주집에서 맥주 먹다가 길 가다가 또 핫도그 시켜 먹습니다. 야, 여기 실제로 왔어. 여기 특별 전시실 같은데 딱히 별 내용은 없네요. 여기도 화재 날 때 대피 지도가 있습니다. 바다가 안내하는 화살표가 여기 안과크 그림으로 되어 있습니다. 제가 한국에 있었을 때 포스터에서 봤던 안과카네요. 여기 세계 여러 나라 안과카들 그림이 있는데 우리나라는 아직 그림이 없네요.
Arqueólogos, cientistas e surpreendente grupo de estudantes abriram a janela para esta
여기도 터치 스크린이 있는데 여기 그림을 누르니까 여기 앞에 바위대 그림이 움직입니다. 여기 막 눈금에서 눈금이 이렇게 많은데 저도 이거 그림 그리는 일을 했었는데 이게 바위를 보면서 찾는 게 되게 어렵습니다. 눈 빠졌겠다 이거 찾느라고. 바위 안에다가 선을 이렇게 심어서 이렇게 빛을 쪼이면 빛이 나게끔 이렇게 만든 것 같아요. 움막이 있고 앞에 이렇게 고기를 굽고 있습니다. 생선을 좋아하는가 보네. 저건 이제 날카로운 돌들로 생선의 배를 갈라서 먹고, 품이 예쁘네요. 펜이랑 달력 이런 것도 있습니다. 양말. 여기 기념품 샵이 좀 크네요. 확실히. 와인도 있고. 키 버튼이 없는데 여기도 없네요. 안보다 밖에 보는 게 더 죽이네요. 오늘 여기 울산 울주군 우호교류도시 여기 포츠코아 시에 왔는데, 여기 제가 전에 박물관에서 알바하면서 책에서만 봤던 여기 코아 박물관 와봤습니다. 생각보다 책에서는 되게 크게 보였는데 직접 와보니까 그렇게 크진 않고, 뭐 물론 울산 박물관보다 좀 멋있긴, 건물이 좀 멋있긴 한데 2시에 도착해서 여기까지, 도시에서 여기까지 걸어오는데 1시간 정도 걸렸습니다. 여기도 이렇게 키오스크에 사진 찍어주는 기능이 있네요. 앱을 다운받아야 할 것 같습니다. 박물관 구경은 다 하고 이제 숙소로 가고 있는데, 생각보다 박물관 안에 제가 아는 건 많지는 않아서 볼 건 많이 없었습니다. 뭐 안과카 모형이나 그림이랑 뭐 뾰족한 뭐 그때 뭐 돌에 새긴 도구들, 날카로운 도구들 전시한 거, 화장실은 또 한번 보고 싶었는데 이유는 모르겠지만 닫혀 있었습니다. 전 그래도 박물관보다 여기 가는 길이 되게 예쁜 것 같아요. 또 박물관 보다가 우연히 또 울산 울주군 마크도 보고, 울산광역시 마크도 보고, 좀 옛날 거긴 하지만 재밌었습니다. 좀 흔적이라도 볼 수 있다는 게, 이 이미지 디자인도 약간 안각화처럼 만들어 놨네요. 선이 겹치는 디자인. 야, 무지개 되게 가깝다. 여기 숙소 지하에 식당도 있습니다. 오늘 날씨가 좋네요. 그래도 어제 안각화 박물관 조금 보고 동네에 있는 호스텔에서 하루 묵고, 오늘 아침 여기서 조식을 준다고 해서 조식까지 먹고 가려고 합니다. 호스텔에서 간단하게 아침 먹고 나왔습니다. 뭐 빵이랑 우유, 뭐 버터 발라서 먹었습니다. 그래도 생각보다 아침을 잘 주는 것 같아요. 거기 식당에 거기 계시는 분도 한 분 계시고, 학생들이 또 오트밀도 이렇게 많이 담아 먹더라고요. 박물관 들어와서 여기 티켓 끊고 한 몇 분 기다리다가 이제 10시 되면 출발할 것 같습니다. Yes.
Down there is the dormitory. We can see from here that it's exactly what we produce around here is all before white. And in the last 15 years, the white tradition became still. Until the 90s is the is just 1 meter, 1.5 meters.
것 같습니다.
And the bottom of the valley is 5 meters higher than during the Ice Age, but 4 meters happens in 10,000 years, is the eternity, and the last 1.5 meters in 40 years. And Portugal build more dams than what we need. Okay. But every time we have a dry year, we hear people said we need to build one more dam there. Until now, I believe nobody do that all over the world. We don't have a single river around the country without a dam, or a little dam, or a big dam, or near from the beginning, or near from the mouth, or in the middle. all the Portuguese rivers are with dams, and we don't need more dams. If we have one dry here or two, the solution for the end of the dry season is the rain. If the dams are a solution, the Arabic Peninsula is full of dams. We pay that excess of dams because right now our beautiful coastline is changed faster than ever. Just 2 years ago, in the high tide, we walked more than 100 meters to reach the water. The river doesn't send sediments to the ocean, and the ocean doesn't bring nothing to the coast. Just bring energy, and nobody talks about that. Most of the electric companies present us the dams like a green thing, and are nothing green. No, the native fishes disappeared a long time ago. One day, sooner or later, maybe we took 50 years or 100 years or 200, but we reached the nuclear fusion in the future. We can't do it in the future. We turn off the wind turbines and the solar panels. We don't need it anymore. And most of the dams also, no? But until then, but doesn't give orange, give pistachios, no? And it is because of that we call that cornelheiro. The bottom the leaves are not growing yet because this is stay under the water 3 times since January until 3 weeks ago. But now they start coming. So the first rock found by Mr. Nelson Movavi, and that's the rocks are 55 degrees, and sometimes the air is 45 or over 40. We transmit the motion idea up and down. Yesterday you saw. So this is the beginning of the animation technique, and happens on more than 25,000 years ago. It's the beautiful part of that. And then I believe that all the horses living in Europe and Asia during the last ice age are the Przewalski horses. Is the Mongolia horse. Is broken, no? Face is broken too, jaw and chest. The second head goes down at the main, very well marked. To the left is that cow. I believe is the easiest one to recognize here, especially the head. The horns are there, face, jaw, front leg, belly, back leg, tail, and back. Facing the sky is really hard to see. Is that cow here? Is right here.
Oh.
The front leg are 2 lines, a little bit hard to see there. Before the guns, it's really hard to kill a bull or a deer, no? And make noise to the animals run until the direction to a cliff and hope some of them falling down and die. And it's dangerous to kill these animals. A bull, an auroch, have more than 1,000 kilos. Sometimes they reach 1,500 kilos and are taller than me. Imagine you on the plateau with a spear in your hand, try to kill a bull with a truck size. The North American Indians, the day before they try to kill the bisons, they dance around the fire with a bison head. They hope they catch the spirit of the bison and pass the force for the hunters. And the hunters, next day, are brave enough to facing hundreds or thousands of bisons in the flatlands of Canada and the United States. Kill one is easier, or they need to believe in a special protection to survive at the bull's avalanche. But we don't know if the people from the Coa Valley, 15,000, 20,000, 25,000, believes in the same ideas like the North American Indians, or like the Brazilian Indians, or like the Australian people, or like the South Africa people, or so many other ones studied by the anthropologists around the world in the 19th century and the beginning of the 20th century. This is the problem, and sometimes in Brazil they painting something similar like in North America, but by a different reason. And here maybe they carving a horse at 20,000 years, and at 15,000 years they're carving another horse, but by a different reason or not. Is to pray to somebody? Is for marking territory? Or is just to say, I'm the best one, I kill the biggest animal of the season? Like always. I never hear a fisherman or a hunter these days, all over the world, come to the bar at night or go to the social networks, show a picture from something so tiny like that. Never happened. In the year of the museum opening in 2010, a Portuguese fisherman catches swordfish in south of Lisbon with more than 300 kilos. All the Portuguese news channels show that man and the fish. If he catches a sardine, no one knows. Vanity people, show off people, tell to the others, I'm the best one. We never know. Okay? To the right, the ears, face, jaw, front leg, and the beginning of the belly. Never finish the belly line and never finish the back leg. But the funny thing about the overlap pictures are not the overlap itself. It's the difference in time between the first and the last one. In some caves in France and Spain, full of charcoal paintings, the black ones. It's possible dating directly with the carbon-14 technique. And sometimes the difference between the first and the last one is 10,000 years. And why somebody goes inside one cave 10,000 years later, look at the ceiling or a wall full of paintings and make one above everything with a beautiful wall to the left or to the right, we don't know, but it's important for something. If they do that just for fun, it's everywhere and everything. Why they never carving butterflies or turtles or birds or trees or landscapes? Because they need something. And food, meat, is a good reason. Podes vir, Paulo. Paulo, podes vir. Between the 16th century and the beginning of the 20th century are the religious objects are the main target in the rock art around this region here. And during the Ice Age are bulls, horses, goats and deer. Can you see it?
Yes.
And this strange symbol, maybe it's the symbol of the Trinity, the Father, the Son and the Holy Ghost. And this look like a bird in this religious context, maybe it's a pigeon. No? And here under the water we have lots of petroglyphs and some of them from the 20th century. Down here is the Guimarães Castle, is the first capital of Portugal.
Oh, really?
In north of Porto.
Yes.
And Mr. José António Seixas, still alive, carving the King of Spain fight with close. So this is the hardest one to see here, I believe. See that cow is made with a packing technique. They use the quartz or the quartzite rock. Is much harder than the slate, and directly do it that. This is the back, change to the fine line, and is packing again. Here face, nostrils, jaw, chest, a ridiculous unfinished front leg, a big belly, and the back is gone. This is the easy one here, the hardest ones. That one is here. Look at. You need to come closer. The horn. Sorry. The horn is there.
Oh my.
Face, jaw, chest, front leg, belly, back leg, and back. If you have glasses to see from close, use it. Okay. It's really hard to see the fine lines. They use the flintstone to do that.
Yeah.
We found thousands of flintstone tools around the valley, but we don't have the flintstone here. And they took flint from Madrid, from Lisbon, from Burgos, places of 400 or 500 kilometers from here. If the flint travels 400 kilometers, people travel 400 kilometers. Ideas and high tech travel 400 kilometers. And we found bulls and goats with the same fashion here in France, in Spain, in the Middle East. And why is that possible? Without phones and cars, they talk with their neighbors, the neighbors with the neighbors, and everybody knows everybody. It's like an advertising picture for everybody see the message from far.
Yes.
But the park's logo, that juvenile deer, is up there. I show you next.
Okay.
It's really hard to see. The real size is like that, and nobody do that for transmit a message to the other side of the valley. Look like a personal thing, and maybe, just maybe, the middle and the big ones are made it for everybody to see the message, marking territory, or is an information sign. Wait here, the bulls coming, drink water every week at that spot. Who knows? So the horses, I believe, are really easy. In a lower position is always even easier to see that. This is just the head, neck, jaw, face, ears, and open wide the packing to draw the mane. Not very well done compared to so many other artists make that. This is the back, face, jaw, chest. The front leg is just the beginning. The back leg is broken but look like the front one. Possible. The park's logo. You need.
I'm trying to see it. I cannot. I'm just like.
Coming. I
It's
need my
impossible
glasses
to
to see that.
Impossible. Ah yes. Okay. Oh, that's great.
Forgot the antlers. Is there? This is the tail, back,
Yes.
face, jaw, chest, front leg, belly,
Oh my.
back leg. Is full of lines everywhere.
Yeah.
One of the lines by mistake pass over the belly and is impossible to correct. Don't be afraid. Face, jaw,
Oh gosh, yeah.
and neck. The lower part of the neck. Jaw, face, ears, and the top of the neck. Inside is full of lines everywhere. Can you see it?
Yeah, the scratches there.
I'm impressed.
The rock is full of little things like that, but we don't have time to check all of them. Another one?
Okay.
Mais protegido, um pouco lá embaixo. So our two cows up there. The size of the body is broken there. Jaw, chest, front leg, belly, back leg. 1.5 million years ago, humans different than us discover the fire and start dominate the fire and start making fire every night. And 18,000 years they make the true arrow to put the arrow 3 times longer, and this gives to us a good advantage. Last century, the electricity give to us millions of possibilities. No, but before that we start communicate with symbols. What they want to transmit and for who is the big question. But these are the first symbolic communication symbols. Without that, we never make the evolution for abstract lines, and we never make the evolution for learning write. And without write, we don't have dams, or phones, or cameras, or cars, or 8 billion people on Earth.
And what happens in the last century and a half? Millions of people go to the school first, and now
Indeed,
No.
all the valleys were having a lot.
We talk about up there. Come. But here we have walls all over the places. No? And these walls protect the rock art. But probably they carving on trees, on their clothes, on the ground. But everything disappeared. Just this one survived. Okay?
Yes.
and survive because of the verticality of the rock. Do that, and the other is the lower level of rain we have on this region. Not this year. This year rains a lot.
Yeah.
And we have always, especially Brazilian people who live in Portugal, take photos from the car thermometer and show 47, 49. This is hotter than Brazil. Okay.
Thank you.
Bye bye. Ciao.
Thanks a lot
Ciao.
for your feedback.
박물관 근처에 좀 옛날 중세 시대 때 지은 집 같은 게 있어서 한번 들어와 봤습니다. 어제는 그래도 비가 좀 살짝 내렸는데 오늘은 날씨가 좋아서 다행입니다. 아까 계곡 투어할 때도 날씨가 좋아서 구경 잘했어요. 오늘 3시쯤에 시내에서 버스 타고 코인프라 갈 예정입니다. 여기도 이렇게 데크를 아주 길게 만들어 놨네요. 근데 이 데크는 합판이 아니고 진짜 통나무 같아. 이건 보통 옆에다 이렇게 나무를 다 막아놓지 않는데 여기는 철저하게 다 막아놨네. 강 주변의 산이 나무가 빽빽하지 않고 약간 밭처럼 되어 있습니다. 포도밭도 있고 올리브 나무도 있고 그렇게 보입니다.
Proteja o seu gato contra pulgas e carraças com Frontline Combo para gatos. Disponível em farmácias para farmácias e pet shops.